In the Air Force, we have command of the sky, and our ability to fly, fight, and win in the air and in space depends on our technology advantage. That's the bottom line. My name is Major General Scott Kane, and I'm the Commander, Air Force Research Laboratory, Air Force Materiel Command. We're one lab supporting the science and technology requirements of our airmen and guardians. If the Air Force is called to fight and our aircraft are grounded because we don't have the equipment or the parts to maintain them, then those airmen aren't flying. And if they're not flying, they're not fighting. We can't let that happen.
Hello, my name is Dr. Robin Villalva, and I'm a materials engineer at the Air Force Research Lab's Materials and Manufacturing Directorate. Our warfighters shouldn't have to wait months, sometimes years, for equipment, parts, or other items that they need right now. The Air Force Research Lab is advancing an industrialized form of 3D printing called additive manufacturing, which we see as a game changer not just for the Air Force and Space Force, but for all of our military services.
Layer by layer, materials are deposited and then either fused or cured together. A user can build almost anything they can design, and with almost any material. They can use metals and plastics to composites, among other materials. With the Air Force and Space Force, our institute is working with industry to accelerate the production of next-generation jet propulsion parts, optical mounts, castings and forgings, and advanced materials for aircraft and high-speed applications. Warfighters are already putting the technology to use for basic items they need day to day.
But we need more than just the technology. We need the knowledge to understand and apply it. We need the workforce and training to use it. And we need a strong ecosystem of American businesses ready to supply our warfighters when the nation calls them to serve. That's why we have America Makes.
America Makes was established by the Department of Defense in 2012 and designated as the National Additive Manufacturing Innovation Institute.
Our connection to the Air Force and the whole Department of Defense is a public-private partnership. We are a catalyst strategically positioned to bring our warfighters and our warfighting organizations the best additive manufacturing technology, training, education, and industrial base our nation has to offer.
The military services have always been among the first to embrace innovation, to make our systems and equipment stronger, lighter, faster, to ensure our warfighters are the best equipped, and to adapt to changes in the battle space.
Additive manufacturing has been around for 40 years, but what is innovative is using it to build flight-worthy parts and components. It's already used in civilian applications, but a commercial jet is not a fighter jet. Military air and space systems have high standards because of the high performance requirements. We all are trying to make parts, and that means that we all have to stand up these capabilities, and we have to get confidence in these capabilities. And if we do it together, then we can all use it and reduce duplication of effort, as opposed to each individual going off and doing it by themselves, wasting a lot of money and time that, frankly, we don't have to waste.
For some applications, additive is more appropriate to enhance traditional manufacturing. And for others, additive can meet or exceed performance requirements of conventional parts.
With America Makes, we have a way to work with industry to determine which applications are feasible now and which ones are further down the road.
The value of the consortium for risk reduction is it allows many people to come together to address a particular problem, but then ultimately disseminate the data broadly across the consortium. So, what might be done with a singular organization can be done in an environment where many can come together to execute the work and then ultimately distribute that work and information broadly so that many can get a better understanding of how to, move the technology forward and then ultimately use it for adoption. Integration of additive manufacturing depends on America Makes, our industry and our military partners working together to put the needs of our warfighters and our nation first, to serve our airmen, our guardians, our soldiers, Marines, and sailors when they need it most.
As a warfighting organization, we know the importance of matching technical skill with knowledge and teamwork to accomplish a mission. This partnership will help the Air Force equip our airmen and our guardians with the technology to do what we do best. We aim high, we fly, fight, and win.